Great. Thank you so much for joining us for today's webinar. We're going to be talking about secure cloud storage with Infrascale. You should see on your screen here the agenda. And here's what we're going to be talking about in today's webinar. So we'll have a quick overview of Infrascale, our company, and our platform. We're going to talk about what Infrascale technology can do for you, products and partner programs with Infrascale, as well as our newest solution, Endpoint. We'll then talk about security and encryption, as well as features of our solutions and controlling your accounts within the dashboard. Then we'll talk about partnership opportunities, and of course we'll have time for Q&A at the end as well. If you do have any questions as we go along, though, please feel free to pop them into the question tool that you've already used for the audio and visual check that we did. So please feel free to use that tool to type in any questions that you have, and that way we'll have them in queue when we get to the Q&A portion of the webinar, and I'll try to answer them if possible as we go along. So let's go ahead and dive right in with an Infrascale company overview first. So Infrascale is a leading provider of ultra-secure cloud-based backup, as well as data protection and collaboration software and services. We started in Australia in 2005, and now we're headquartered in Los Angeles, California, with 11 global data center facilities, and those facilities are committed to the highest level of security available. We are currently providing cloud storage solutions to over 1,000 MSP partners across the globe. So in turn, we're protecting millions of endpoints and devices worldwide. Our cloud storage platform is simple, secure, and scalable, and it enables service providers to deploy a single platform solution to solve 3 separate use cases. Infrascale's award-winning backup solution is 4-time winner of PCMag Editor's Choice, and our file sharing solution has been recognized as the trendsetter in the industry by Infotech Research Group. So the Infrascale platform. Well, there are 3 key pieces to the Infrascale platform, and all of our technology solutions offer end-to-end encryption and true privacy built in for security. What we provide is 1, File Locker, which is secure file sharing and collaboration. Secondly, SOS Business, which is a secure online backup and storage solution. Thirdly is Endpoint, which is a secure endpoint data protection and device management solution. So Infrascale offers one platform that you can adopt for all of your customers' file sharing, backup, and data protection needs. We're making cloud storage easy, secure, and inexpensive for our customers. So with SOS Business, Infrascale is delivering I see that someone said audio not good. Hopefully you can hear me now. Infrascale delivers powerful cloud backup. It's designed to protect a business's mission-critical data that's stored on company servers, data protection, and disaster recovery for servers and applications. So you can back up any file or folder on a standard Windows machine or Mac and restore on any machine. Infrascale provides complete cloud server backup with native Exchange and SQL Server backup and recovery, with bare metal backup and recovery, and Exchange granular recovery, with transactionally consistent backups as opposed to crash consistent backups. So transactionally consistent bare metal backup software talks to the server to ensure that it's done transferring data. So only then will it take a bare metal image, only once it's done transferring. So you can provide disaster recovery to your customers with bare metal backups, restoring data to dissimilar hardware or to virtual machines, And with a low RTO, or recovery time objective, also low RPO, or recovery point objective, that'll ensure that your customer is up and running quickly in the event of any disaster or data loss. Infrascale also allows you access to 5 Exchange Granular Recovery licenses, each with recovery of up to 50 mailboxes. Our EGR allows you to recover an entire database down to mailbox level and preview each message for search and recovery. And that's not a common EGR feature found with other solutions. With file sharing, if we move to our file sharing and sync and collaboration solution, the Infrascale file sharing solution solves a critical business problem, and that's of employees using free file sharing tools that leave files unencrypted and vulnerable to security breach. This problem has resulted in over 50% of firms blacklisting free file sharing tools within an organization. And this is why we've introduced FileLocker, which is a truly secure and scalable collaboration tool for organizations. So what does this mean? It allows users to access their data across all devices and allows sharing of that data with colleagues and coworkers. So to be a little more specific, it's not only an online file sharing solution, but it's also a cloud sync tool as well as a team collaboration software. And it works across all devices. So with FileLocker, we offer 3 main applications. Firstly is a web app that holds all files and folders online, everything that's being shared with colleagues. Secondly, a desktop app that allows you to select which files and folders you sync to the cloud, and whatever is put in the sync folder goes directly to the cloud. You can sync as many as you want. Thirdly is a mobile app that allows access on the go to any file from any device, and that includes iPad, iPhone, Android, and Windows Phone. Your customers can preview, download, share, or edit files from anywhere in the world within FileLocker, so there's actually no need to open or access any other applications like Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. Infrascale's file sharing through FileLocker, this technology is offering the ease of use in file sharing without sacrificing any data security. So this is the exact purpose of how it was originally built. It also offers SharePoint integration to seamlessly connect with any organization. Now, NGuard is our latest offering. This is our endpoint data protection and device management tool. And this has features such as intelligent mass deployment, advanced analytics, device geo-tracking, and remote wipe. So what does this mean to you as a service provider? Well, with NGuard, you have an easy-to-manage and easy-to-use solution that combines mobile device management with endpoint cloud backup. So in other words, it's a tool that allows your customers to safely embrace BYOD. People often think that MDM, or mobile device management, is a separate category, but we've built MDM into the NGuard product. So NGuard is both endpoint backup and device management. Whereas you generally have to buy a separate MDM product, we've just built those features right in. So we're allowing you a solution that's easy to use and enables productivity. So companies can safely do things like BYOD, also backup, and do things like remotely wipe a device. Now, what's your opportunity with endpoint protection, and why should we care about endpoint protection, backup to the cloud, or collaboration as a whole? Well, that's a question with several parts to answer. Now, for endpoint protection, it's important because there's more business data on endpoints than there is on servers. Up to 60% of critical business data, like you see here on your screen, is sitting on endpoints, and endpoints being laptops, tablets, or mobile phones in this case here. Endpoints are devices used to create data, yet by nature they're the most fragile and they're among the highest risk for data loss. because they can be easily stolen, broken, or lost. Service providers are in need now more than ever of a solution that can safeguard their customers' data everywhere it lives, on laptops, on tablets, and on smartphones. So what's needed is a user-friendly solution to centrally manage and protect data and devices that are corporate or BYOD. Up to 80% of BYOD activity is currently going unmanaged, and the productivity and convenience of new devices has really forced the market to a tipping point. So not only is BYOD growing rapidly and bringing an increased variety and quantity of devices, but with the mobile workforce, you need to be able to protect your customer's entire business, not just servers. 24% of consumers are currently using a smartphone or tablet as their primary work-related computing device. So what does that tell us? Well, service providers must embrace BYOD and face the endpoint issue or risk the loss or leak of corporate intellectual property. So with Infrascale, not only will we bring increased productivity, but also bring data security as well. Here. So what else do we know about endpoints and what's driving this trend? Well, the official acceptance of BYOD is leading to more proliferation of devices in corporate environments. So whereas data protection used to be relatively simple, it's changed in the last few years, and now leaving endpoints exposed simply isn't an option. If you do that, your customers are at risk, and you, as their service provider, are responsible for their data. So you're not really doing your job properly if you're not putting, a backup solution in place that's also designed to handle endpoints. I had a question, what is BYOD? So let me go ahead and answer that now. BYOD stands for Bring Your Own Device. Sorry that I didn't clarify that in the beginning. Bring Your Own Device. That acronym will now make a lot of this much more clear. So thank you, Laura, for bringing up that question. I appreciate that. So to properly support endpoints and support the Bring Your Own Device, or BYOD movement, you need to provide a system that's built to support it. Endpoint backup requires a different strategy and tool set than traditional backup. So you need a native cloud solution, which Infrascale was really born to do. So what can you do when you use this all together? How can you use these technologies together? Well, along the top of your screen here, you see the hosting options available with Infrascale. So when you work with us, you have 3 hosting options: your cloud, our cloud, or any cloud. So that's meaning that you can deploy these services on your own cloud if you have your own data center or racks in a co-location facility, and you want to run our software on your infrastructure. Or you can buy our software and deploy it through a third-party infrastructure, such as Microsoft Azure or Amazon Web Services. And you can also opt to have the data come to the Infrascale cloud, selecting one of our 11 secure data centers around the world. You choose where your customer's data lives. And at the heart of it all is the Infrascale Dashboard, where you can manage all of your downstream customers and drive your business from one pane of glass that will give you management and visibility on your entire business. So you can provision, deploy, report, and control it all through our SaaS management console. And SaaS stands for Software as a Service. So what are you managing? Well, you're managing cloud backup and bare metal imaging for file servers, Exchange servers, and SQL servers, a multi-platform endpoint backup for laptops and mobile devices, as well as sync and share to the cloud, all with mobile data access and data loss prevention built in. So Infrascale is a comprehensive platform with the flexibility of a full range of services. It's all simple and easy to manage, and it all has true security built in. Let's look at Infrascale data centers as well. So it's important for customers to know where their data is going, and it's important for you as a service provider to be able to choose where you host your customer data. So Infrascale offers our partners these global points of presence known as the Infrascale Cloud. These data centers are all Tier 3 and Tier 4 military-grade facilities. And these facilities include physical security with on-site monitoring 24 hours a day, 7 days per week, 365 days per year. We also include in these data center facilities features like power supplies for 2 or more different power providers, as well as on-site generators and reserve fuel supplies, redundant connections to the public internet, redundant cooling systems and automated fire suppression systems, and Infrascale also stores data redundantly within the data center or off-site. That's just depending on your deployment type. And now what do I mean by true with HIPAA and other government regulations, and uses a 3-tiered encryption system for ultimate safety. So similar tools might take raw files and send them to the cloud, simply encrypting them in the cloud alone. But the problem with this is that the data is still easily accessible. So a single layer of encryption is simply not enough. Infrascale's UltraSafe option is certified for top secret government data. This military-grade data system means that data is encrypted locally, encrypted again in transit, and finally encrypted at rest in the data center. So this actually keeps your data private and means that only you or authorized users can get access to it. And this delivers the highest level of backup data security available. It's using a 256-bit AES encryption, and UltraSafe delivers zero knowledge, also referred to as double-blind encryption. So with UltraSafe, really no one but the account holder has access to unlock stored data. So whereas operators of most backup clouds do have the ability to access your data, even Infrascale can't access or decrypt data stored on its cloud. When data needs to be deleted, secure multipass delete is used to ensure that data is completely and safely destroyed for our customers. So in addition to comprehensive backup and recovery and your partner dashboard, Infrascale offers partner rebranding. So Infrascale is a completely white label solution allowing you to stay top of mind with your customers. It fully integrates with your business, and your rebranding features are located right within your dashboard. We're going to see that in just 1 minute. We also offer Partner Pro support. This support is offered 7 days per week via phone, chat, or submitting a ticket online. We also have a knowledge base with articles and information for partners through our partner support portal. And then we also offer a partner success program with marketing tools and account manager and sales trainings. So our partner success program really gets you up and running quickly. We provide you a partner resource center for these sales and marketing tools. Your dedicated account manager is there for you, and we provide training presentations on a weekly basis. Also, partnership starts with 1 terabyte of cloud storage space for all our partners. This is simply a starting point, but you can always add more as well. So what Infrascale truly offers you is a secure data protection solution and plan. So you're protecting your customers from the risks associated with potential loss or damage of endpoints containing corporate data, and you're protecting the servers that hold the business's mission-critical data. You're also enabling productivity when you have a simple and central management dashboard to control your entire business. So essentially, we're trying to simplify data protection, remove all complexity, and put everything in the cloud. Then we make it secure, and we give you one centralized management dashboard to manage everything. So let's take a look at that dashboard. So the Infrascale Dashboard is a tool that we give partners to manage their entire business. So we provide you with usage and activity alerts, as well as reporting and monitoring. So it dramatically simplifies management of large numbers of downstream customers. With the alerts, you get a quick snapshot of which customers need attention and why. And again, you can manage this data in the cloud with flexible hosting options, and the Infrascale data centers that we offer give you options worldwide. So let's take a look at the user level view with the Endguard dashboard. So many individuals are using more than one device, using a laptop and a smartphone or a tablet. So Endguard manages per device, and we've built in consistent real-time device control through this management console. So you have access to user-level analytics and warnings across all your protected devices. Now, because your dashboard is in the cloud, you can log into it from anywhere and use it anytime. You can get detailed device information, run a backup, or remotely wipe a device. You can also geolocate. And as we build out Endguard further, we'll develop additional features like geofencing. And geofencing, to fill everyone in as well, is a feature that allows you to implement policies and rules on geographic locations. So a geofencing policy, for example, could say that if a laptop is in the UK, allow it access to the entire system. If the laptop, however, shows up in Canada or the US, block access to the system and then trigger a remote wipe. Our analytics section also gives you proactive warnings and push notifications that you can export to Excel for data manipulation or for shared reporting. Then when you get into our device management dashboard, as I mentioned, Endguard allows you to manage per device. So your data loss prevention section is going to allow you to get specific device info, and here's where you would remotely locate or wipe a device. And this is real-time device management and control. With your device map, you have one easy overview of where devices are located and how many devices are in each location. This can all be found here on the map. You can even drill down within the map to pinpoint exact locations within a city. Now, the biggest problem with deployment is going to be getting it installed on all devices. So what we've set out to do is build a flexible and intelligent MSI wizard for mass deployment. This wizard has a deep Active Directory integration and runs silently, so completely transparent to your end user. It's as simple as going into Active Directory and dragging your MSI into the group policy to get your mass deployment started. And when you build your MSI, you can decide what you want to back up and when. You also set a date to expire so that you set the amount of time you're allowing for your deployment. When you build this MSI, you get a simple package created. So the next time any of your users logs into their computer, the Infrascale MSI is going to detect that that user has logged in and verify with the cloud that this user exists. If it does, it will automatically start the backup. And if not, it will create the account on the fly, set up the backups, and apply the policies assigned. Since it runs silently, the end user won't even realize that it's installed and running. But at the same time, you can deploy it as a user visible for the IT managers or anyone who needs access to that. Our data discovery engine makes protecting data simple. In setting your backup policies within the dashboard, you can choose the types of files to back up, you can set the backup schedule, and you can assign the frequency. So you control all the policies, which also means you can overwrite a customer's policies if need be. And then when it comes time to recovery, task delegation allows the admin to give certain users access for recovery as needed. You can use the calendar tool to search for backups and recover by date, size, or file name. And again, the operation of the entire system runs silently, so users won't need to be aware that it's running, but it is visible to the IT team that manages it. And also don't forget about accessibility and recovery to data from mobile devices. So these Androids here on the screen that you see offers incredibly powerful backup application that runs on schedule, that backs up everything on the device, and offers robust data compression as well. iPhone Access gives you backup for videos, photos, and contacts as well. So you're truly offering a powerful backup and recovery tool for all of your customers' needs. Now, I realize that we're just nearing the end of the presentation here. I do want to offer everyone who is joining us today a free trial of Infrascale. With the free trial, you'll have full access to our partner support as well as our partner resource center with tools for you. You also will go through our dashboard getting started wizard. So this tutorial will help you in the beginning getting set up with your dashboard and getting everything running. As I mentioned, we also have partner success presentations. So these short but very important presentations are essential to get you up and running. So as soon as you have your free trial going, you can participate in one of these presentations. Firstly is an introduction to your dashboard, which is going to provide you all the information you need to create an account, to start your first backups, how to manage your accounts, and really how to get going within the dashboard. Secondly is a presentation on sales and marketing. So we provide you with tools and information to really get going as a reseller. If you'd like a free trial to get started today, please use the question tool and type into me, let me know that you'd like that free trial started up, and I'll go ahead and have your partner specialist contact you for that free trial. Now, I also see a couple of questions that have come up that have been typed into the question tool here, and we are just at the end of the time that I have allotted, and I want to be respectful of everyone's time who's joining us. So if you did type in a question that didn't get answered today, I do want to be sure to let you know that you'll be contacted today by one of our partner specialists to follow up with an answer to that as well. So don't forget that we do have that free trial available to you. We'll get you started and get you up and running in your dashboard. We'll also get you up and running within your partner resource center for sales and marketing resources. We offer you support 7 days a week. And if you'd like to stay up to date on all of the happenings with Infrascale, you can also subscribe to our product news updates with our blog, which is simply blog.infrascale.com. So I will stay here for a couple of minutes. If any of you are able to stay and would like your questions answered right away, I'll go ahead and stay here on the line. For those of you who do need to get going, thank you so much for joining us today. I see the notes here for those of you who would like your trial started today, so you will be contacted for that. And I very much appreciate your time. Thank you so much and look forward to your future partnership.